Hey guys, welcome to a review on Fahad Gaze from ARABIYAT Prestige. Yeah, I've been a bit late to this one, even though it's one of my favorite scent profiles, or has been my favorite scent profile during this winter. And yeah, I took my time with this because I pretty much have all the other scents that are in the scent profile, like Gucci Guilty Elixir, Reflection Man, Reflection 45, Pegasus, and I will even include Cutledge's Shiaka Silver. That's the bottle with the little red, plate in front. That's the one. So they are all in the same category or in the same scent profile, and so is our friend here, Fahad Gaze. Now let's get him out of the little box. There you go, nice presentation and all that stuff. Of course, I had got him out previously and I tested him out. I did a full wear, and if you see here, you have this, all the notes here. You have top notes, spicy. It says spicy, so it should be spices. Anyway, spicy, LME, metallic. We'll talk about metallic. Then you have mid notes of orange blossom, incense, and patchouli. In the dry down, you have ambergris, vanilla, and moss. So I don't know why they say dried down notes. Well, it's base notes, but anyway, that it does. Yeah, it does make sense. There's the notes in the dry downs, but okay. This is a good box, by the way. It's a hard box, so if you want to repurpose this, please go ahead and do repurpose it. They are magnetic little in front, so you could probably take all this stuff out and put something else inside, because they are pretty good solid boxes. Anyway, we don't need that anymore. Fahad Gaze. This has been, as I just said, compared with Gucci Guilty Elixir and was that Reflection Man, Reflection 45, and Pegasus. And they are all correct. They're all correct. At different degrees, they're all correct. If you want, let's take one. Like, for example, let's take Gucci Guilty Elixir for comparison on this one. The difference which I found with Fahad Gaze opens up fantastic. Okay, it's all about the dry down. The dry down on the Gucci Guilty Elixir, or the Pegasus, or Reflection Man for that matter, are of a much linear and a higher, you can say, higher quality. This one, like, they're more interesting in the dry down. They don't lose all the notes. This one, I feel, kind of just loses all the notes in the dry down, and all I get is some kind of, musky, ambergrisy, and a little bit of that vanillic, after effects, you can call them, because all the glory with Fahad Gaze is in the opening. For the I would say it's with the first 2 hours or 3 hours at tops, and after that it just dries down really sad. It's the dry down is just very uninspiring with this. All the other 3 that Fahad Gaze is compared with, they dry down much better, much better. The dry down, the quality of the dry down is just so much better. It has so many more nuances in that. This one is just, I don't know. The dry down for me in this one is a bit boring, but overall the scent profile is nice. It is what it is. You do get the vanilla. It is, it does have that linear vanilla in this one. The spices are there, even though I feel compared to the Gucci Guilty Elixir, the spice in this I feel are slightly of a lower grade, or they're just tuned down a bit. They're just slightly muted, slightly. But the vanilla in this one I felt is a little higher, so I felt the sweetness on this is a little higher, so it's a little more sweeter on the vanillic side. Apart from that, pretty close to all of the rest. For me, yeah, I do understand why it's so close to Gucci Guilty Elixir, or why people felt so. It really is, it really is. There's no other way around it. It is super close to it, but Gucci Guilty Elixir is a higher quality scent and lasts way longer than Fahad Gaze. There is no comparison, and the quality of juice there is no doubt is much higher. It just that one just dries down so nice, and it's still in the dry down of Gucci Guilty Elixir. It's still effervescent. I have made videos on Gucci Guilty Elixir Reflection Man, Reflection 45, Pegasus, Shiaka Silver, all of them. So they're all in the playlist. You can go have a look. I've used Gucci Guilty Elixir extensively this winter, especially because that was my find of the winter. That was something that I fell in love with this last winter. And I have used that a lot. Got a backup bottle of that because when I was in Dubai, I found that at a very good price. So I got an extra bottle of the Gucci Guilty Elixir. So I kind of ignored this one for quite a while. And then recently, my local supplier here, he said, this one's now available at a good price. You want it? And then I was like, why not just take it for this, this cringy bottle and all that. So yeah, basically bought this because of the bottle, because the bottle is just so cringe. I absolutely love it. I mean, why not, huh? Why not? When you're paying for it, why not get something cringe? And this one it's not cheaply made. The top is solid. Like, look at it's like absolutely solid. This is like heavy, so it's pretty well made, surprisingly. And yeah, and the scent profile was something that I liked, so I thought, why not? Let's try it out because I really understand the scent profile now. It's another orange blossom glorification scent. It's been orange blossom for the last 2 years almost. Like, why so myself? The whole thing is about the orange blossom. So I was like, why not? Now, let me show you the sprayer on this one pretty quick. It's a good pressurized. Look at that. Beautiful sprayer on that. Damn sprayer on this. Yeah, the sprayer is absolutely amazing. This is overall for me, this was a good buy. I felt, in spite of me having all the other competitors for this one, for the price point. Yeah, the longevity on this one, I understand, does project for about 2 hours now. 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, I will say, is like a scent bubble kind of a scenario, and then the dry down is very uninspiring, to be honest. I hope with time this juice gets better. If it does get better, I'm going to use this one probably in the next winter. I'm going to finish this bottle off in the next winter, or probably I'll finish it off even before that. Because if the juice gets better, I'm going to get another bottle of this. Because at this one currently for me goes for about, I think, around $30. So at a $30 price point, this is really, really not bad. If this one can go on to 5 hours or something like that, I'm more than happy. I just wish the dry down, I wish the maceration helps with the dry down quality. The dry down is just boring in this one for some reason. There's no match for Gucci Guilty Elixir and all that. So that was my, quick review on this one. Its downside is only the dry down. Apart from that, the scent profile, it is vanillic, slightly low on the spices compared to Gucci Guilty Elixir. Yes, does have facets of Reflection Man, no doubt, and does have facets of Pegasus, absolutely no doubt on that. But those are much higher quality scents with a lot of nuances in them. There are a lot of small, tiny nuances in that cumulatively they add to the quality of the entire scent and also improve your experience of wearing that scent. So there's a lot of small things there, but this one, for the price point and for this bottle, I mean, I'm not going to complain anymore. It's a good buy. But you should like the scent profile, so do give it a try or get a small decant, and then you can plan for it. Masculine leaning, as far as I feel. I mean, but anyone can wear anything they want anytime they want, but it's just my opinion. I just felt it was slightly more masculine leaning, this one. All right, guys, that was my review on Fahad Gaze from ARABIYAT Prestige.